Welcome to the Addicted to Investor channel. I'm your host, Fast Life. Shout outs to everybody that's tuning in. This is the channel where you're going to learn how to work harder at working smarter. So shout outs to you if you wanted to tune in, because that means you're trying to achieve financial freedom. You don't want to be clocking into your job for the rest of your life. We're getting older. That's not cool. That's out of style. That's played out. Let's get rid of that. You know what I mean? So y'all know the title today. So make sure you watch this video from start to finish. Don't miss any steps, because these steps is going to save you a lot of headaches, a lot of problems, and save you from losing a lot of money. Let's get into it. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's do this. All right, tip number one. If this is your first property, do not partner with people. Do not partner with people, all right? Try to get your first property on your own. Now, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but if this is your first property and you want to partner with somebody, let it be one person. The second property, get on your own. But I say get the first property on your own, partner with the second one, but let that second property be one person. The reason why I say one person is because when you have one person and more, it starts to become a board meeting. So you don't really feel like a landlord, you start to feel like a lawyer. And the reason why I'm saying a lawyer is, what if one of your family or friends need an apartment and you have it? And you're like, yeah, I could give it to you. I got you. And I give you a discounted rate. And you sitting there like, wow, I was able to help my friend. You're happy. Y'all sit there, y'all pop champagne, y'all do whatever, you lit. You're like, yeah, you good. Then you go talk to your partner and your partner's like, nah, I don't agree with that. Guess what? Now, y'all equal power, so you can't override. Y'all have to come up with a mutual agreement for that to work. And this is why I say don't do it, because you're gonna start to realize that the person that you partner with, you're not really a fan of anymore. It's annoying. It's annoying. Me, my first property is by myself, and I'm glad I did it that way. I was about to do partnership, but I was only gonna partner with one person. But they played and I ended up making it happen. I wasn't playing, you know what I mean? So me, I own my property outright. There's one head honcho, and that is me. So if I'm chilling with you and I'm telling you I got you with a unit or whatever, pop the champagne. I'm not gonna call you back telling you such and such said something. No, I said it's going down, all right? Next. All right, step number two, make sure the property that you buy is within range. I mean, travel distance, especially driving distance, you know what I mean? Driving probably about 2 hours max, you know what I mean? You don't want to be too far from your property. And if you are too far from your property, hire a property manager, somebody that you can trust to look after your property. I'm not still trying to say go with friends and family, but if they seem reliable and they credit is good with you, then I guess that will work. You know what I mean? Do what works for you, but you will need a property manager if you don't want to supervise your property all the time. It definitely takes a load of stress off your back by having a property manager. So like I said, keep it local and find you a property manager if you feel like you can't be there to monitor and maintenance your property all the time. Tip number three, treat your tenants like they at a 5-star hotel. Treat them like they at the W or the Marriott. Treat them very well. And the reason why you treat them very well is because if you treat them very well, they're going to treat you very well. They're not going to feel bad when it's time to pay you. They're going to be happy to pay you. Like my tenants, they be happy to pay me. When they pay me, they tell me thank you. And I'm like, thank you? No, thank you. You know what I mean? But the reason why they saying thank you is because I hope their situations, I put them in better predicaments. And when anything goes wrong with the property, I'm on it. What's not working? Don't worry. I made the call. It make them feel good. It's like, wow, you know what I mean? This landlord really cares. You want to show your your tenants that you care, because that makes your tenants want to pay you, refer you, and stay around. So always give them that experience, because you know there's places that you've been and you got that 5-star experience. You're like, wow, I like this. I'll come right back. You know what I mean? Or man, I don't want to leave. And the rate that you probably offering for your tenant is like, oh, I'm good right here. That's what you want to do. Treat them good, and they will most likely treat you good. Step number 4, as being a rental property / landlord, if you don't know how to fix something, hire somebody. I understand that we trying to save money or we trying to find a way to get around things, but don't go to your tenants union and trying to do stuff that you never done before. You don't know what you're doing, because all that shows to them is you don't know what you're doing. You don't. You don't. And that is a bad look for you, because what they're going to do is they're going to tell whoever they're close to, yo, you know, such and such is here. They ain't know what they was doing. And everybody's like, what? And then it's like, how did you get this position? How you become a landlord? You don't know what you're doing. So hire people. Stop always taking the cheap route, because sometimes hiring people actually gives off a good look for you, because they start to see that you got these contractors coming in and they sitting there doing what they got to do. And now the tenant's like, oh yeah, like they're not playing. They about business over here. Something goes wrong and they are on it. Tip number 5, install cameras on your property. Installing cameras on your property is definitely mandatory, because you get to know what's going on around your property and what your tenants is doing on your property from the outside. And you're very informed and aware about what's going on with your real estate. You know, there's a perfect example. One time I had a tenant, and I guess he came back late at night with him and his girl, and he was trying to get inside, but he had to use the bathroom, so he couldn't find the keys. And this guy decides the smartest idea is to walk to the side of the house and take a piss on my house. Yeah, take a piss on my house. And unfortunately for him, he pissed out his deposit, because I worked too hard to achieve my property for you to piss on it. So I'm going to take your security deposit and I'm going to go enjoy that at a steakhouse and then go shopping and spend whatever is left on it. Okay, the last and final tip I do have for you is tip number 6, all right? Remain a student. Okay, you're a boss. You got your property now. You're the new landlord, the new rental property owner in the neighborhood. But please, remain a student. Just because you're the boss doesn't mean you should make any kind of rules that you want to make up. And don't think that you know so much, because you really don't. There's other people who have many other properties that can teach you something. You can learn something from somebody else who has one property like you, you know? So remain a student and don't think you know it all. Always try to collect information, because then that leads you to becoming an even better and greater landlord, to where now you're consistently cash flowing through your units and you're achieving more properties. And on top of that, you're building relationships with fellow landlords to do bigger business, because they see you as a good business person. Like, this person know how to handle business. They know how to be logical during emergencies and how to solve these situations without me having to be around. This is the person I want to do business with, because I could do it too. So we making everything easier, because we on the same page, you know? But if I see how you moving with your tenants, I wouldn't want to do business with you if I see you doing some foul stuff to your tenants, because I'm like, doing business with you wouldn't make no sense. We're not going to make no money. You going to make the ship sink. The way that you moving, I wouldn't do that. That's not logical. It's not smart. And it's not business minded or orientated. So that is the last tip I do have for you. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm your host, Fast Life. Man, share this video. Next videos that are coming, we stepping it up, especially in the stock world. I have some advanced stuff I want to teach people. Semi-advanced. Some stuff I have for my premium members that I'm going to soon set up a website and all this other stuff. So like, comment, subscribe. Watch the other videos if this is your first video watching, or if you didn't watch the other ones, you're missing out. Let's get money.